Hi, my name is Brittany Partridge and I'm an attorney at Butler Kahn. Today I'm going to talk about the long-term health effects of car accidents, and we actually have a blog on our website, and in that blog is an article titled Long-Term Health Effects of Car Accidents. So I'm just going to go over that today. So first, one of the most common long-term health effects of car accidents are physical injuries that don't fully heal. While we hope that injuries will heal with time or with medical treatment, that's just not always the case. Sometimes people will reach the maximum medical recovery or the best point of recovery that they're going to make because of their injuries. And that doesn't always mean that they're left pain-free or that things go back to normal. So a lot of times when our clients have surgery that implants plates or screws, they lose some range of motion and they will have chronic pain or arthritis in the joint, in the bone, whatever it may be. And while they're not as bad as they were when the car wreck happened, there's still some lingering issues. Oftentimes with soft tissue injuries, you might see this as well. Soft tissue injuries such as a herniated disc or disc bulge are often treated they're often treated conservatively, meaning that you'll try rest, then physical therapy, then injections, and then if those don't work, surgery. So not always do the conservative treatment or even the surgery get somebody back to how they were from before the wreck. Next are traumatic brain injuries. Traumatic brain injuries can really vary from pretty mild to very severe. So you can think of somebody who is struggling with their emotions, some sensitivity to light, headaches, and memory, and it can be pretty mild, or you can get all the way to a very severe traumatic brain injury where somebody is no longer the person that they used to be. They might need a full-time caretaker, they can't speak, they can't communicate at all, they can't walk anymore, don't have control of their bodily functions. You know, it really has a range. So traumatic brain injuries are one of the most severe long-term effects of car accidents if a client is severely injured. And with traumatic brain injuries, it's very important that treatment is done early, especially for more mild cases, because there really is a specific time where your brain does the most healing. So it is important that you get the medical treatment that you need and you get it early on. Kind of combined with that are mental health struggles, which also relates to those physical injuries that don't heal. Almost all of my clients struggle in some sense mentally with the effects of a car wreck. And whether that be from healing, where they can't work, they can't go hang out with their friends, they're stuck in the hospital for weeks, they don't have a job, so now the stress of not being able to pay their bills is weighing on them or taking care of their family, that can really affect somebody mentally. And then in addition to that, the trauma of being in a car wreck, especially a severe one. People are oftentimes afraid to get back behind the wheel. They're afraid to go back through that intersection or where their accident was. So the mental health is a very common long-term effect that even when their case is over, they still will deal with on into the future. And we do always recommend that our clients go and talk to people about that, specifically therapists or psychiatrists, so that they can get the treatment that they need to try to help them through the mental health struggles that are going along with the car wreck. We kind of touched on this before, but chronic pain kind of goes with those physical injuries that just don't fully heal. When you have a very severe injury, there's often chronic pain that goes with it, and whether that be in the joint, in the bone, or just from the nerves, that chronic pain can be very impactful, and some people are afraid to take pain medicines and don't want to be on pain medicines, for the rest of their life, which is very understandable. So the chronic pain is just a concern and just an impact when somebody is severely injured, unfortunately. Going on to impact on lifestyle and relationships, this also kind of ties into that mental health. When you are stuck in a hospital for weeks or you can't move, we've had clients that broke both legs. They can't walk. They definitely can't drive, can't easily go to their kids' baseball games. All of that stuff affects your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your kids, and even just the relationship that you have with your hobbies and your friends and stuff like that, because you're not able to do the things that you once were. So that's absolutely a long-term effect, kind of tied into that mental health. And we also touched in with this, but financial and legal issues. If you can't work, you can't pay your bills, it kind of turns into a whirlpool. It's a cycle of now I don't have money, I can't pay my rent. Well, that's stressful, so that's affecting me mentally, and I need to be able to go get medical treatment, but that costs money, and I have to put food on the table before I can, pay this doctor. It's an unfortunate cycle that often comes with car wrecks, but that's why it's important that you hire the right attorney who can help you navigate those financial issues, especially making sure that you get the medical treatment that you need, and also make sure that you are able to pay your bills while you are going along through the process to collect money from the insurance company. So hire an attorney who can work you through that so that the financial and legal issues do not get to a point where it's just unbearable. It's just very important that you hire somebody with expertise on that. And it touches on that point, so why legal support is vital. You need an attorney who's going to be able to help you out and who knows how to work with companies to get loans, to work with medical providers to allow you to hold off paying so that you can pay them towards the end of your case when you actually recover money. Just making sure that you have the options that you need as you recover, because the most important part of any car wreck case is that somebody's able to recover physically and mentally from what happened to them. So just making sure that the clients are okay in the end of it. So if you are in a car wreck and you need to hire an attorney, we hope that you reach out to Butler Kahn personal injury attorneys. Thank you.